Christian McCaffrey just got multiple majorly positive updates on the backdrop, to be fair, of some question marks. Is he going to be healthy? Is he going to get back to his old self? And is he going to reinvigorate this red zone for this offense? In this video, I have 3 positive CMC updates that will have you fired up as we head into this home game against the Dirty Hawks. I'm Nate. I make daily 49ers content. Please hit that sub button if that's what you're looking for. Greg Cosell was on 95.7 The Game yesterday talking about Christian McCaffrey. Maybe it was 2 days ago. I'm forgetting. Usually it's Wednesdays. I think it was yesterday. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Talking about Christian McCaffrey. Give this a listen. I think this is pretty fascinating and should make you feel pretty positive. And then I got other stuff coming down the line, so stick around for more after that.
Well, they used him the way they always used him. Nothing was different. He looked good, I thought, despite the yardage totals. I thought that he looked crisp. He moved well. I thought he had some burst. And again, you saw the motions, you saw the shifting. This is what they do with him. And you saw that with he and Samuel, things are different. And, we talked about this, that it expands their shifting and motion offense. It expands their options in the pass game. I mean, you're not going to run the route when McCaffrey caught the 30-yard reception in the fourth quarter, which was an unbelievable play in all respects. But, you're not going to see that with Garendo or Mason. So, right there, you're seeing something that is different because McCaffrey's on the field.
And let's go to that route.
So let's pause there and let's talk about that for a second, because there was a lot of question marks going into that game with Christian McCaffrey going to be healthy finally to play in an actual football game. And there were a lot of people for the 2 weeks, including the off week, right? The bye week. There are a lot of people saying, we'll see. We don't know. It's going to be hard to say whether or not he's going to have that zip and zazz. Well, it turns out, according to Greg Cosell, who watches a heck of a lot more film than you or I watch, I'm pretty sure anyway. That guy he's been watching more film since before I was born. All right? The bottom line is, when he says he sees something good, my ears perk up a little bit. And I got more coming in a second here. But first, we got to also talk about the other thing that he said, by the way, and it's just a reminder of what Christian McCaffrey does for this football team in terms of the motions and the extra things they get opened up when you have Christian McCaffrey on the field. By the way, 19 touches, but he was on the field over 50 times. So for over 50 plays. So that does make a big difference in terms of scheming and planning and all that stuff. So yes, Christian McCaffrey's out there a ton. Yes, we learned today from Kyle Shanahan, we're still going to be seeing Jordan Mason, Isaac Garendo. They're going to get their opportunities, so that's still going to come. So don't freak out if you're worried about them only each getting 1 touch last week. Comes down to kind of a game-by-game basis, according to Kyle Shanahan, as he said today. But listen, can he stay healthy is a fair question. Anybody can ask that question. It's 100% fair. We like that he looked great. We'd love for the stats to back that up a little bit, for him to get a little more yardage in the run game. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers definitely stuffed the run pretty strongly. But, we're happy with that. Can he stay healthy? We can't predict the future, okay? But what we can be thankfuful for is this positive update. And I got a few of them here, a few tweets, so stick around for this. So starting with a couple days ago, Cam Inman, I think this was actually yesterday, saying that Christian McCaffrey's out there practicing the second day in a row. Then you get the practice update. Christian McCaffrey's there. No setbacks. That's fantastic. And then you can continue to today, where he's not even listed on the questionable list. So that's fantastic. So in terms of health, all we can talk about is what is available now. Christian McCaffrey went in there. There was a lot of question marks about whether or not he was going to come out of that game and he was going to be healthy after it. There was a lot of fear. Every time he took the ball, everybody's staring at his ankles. Is he going to be okay? Is he going to pop that Achilles, right? Well, he's come through the first game, been out there for over 50 snaps, and now he's healthy heading into a second game. So there you go. If you needed that to feel positive, that's good. You should feel positive. Now, how is this all possible? Because I thought that all the Instagram doctors out there were, saying that this was impossible, that this could not possibly happen. Here's what Christian McCaffrey had to say, in case you missed it, about the Instagram doctors.
Stay focused on my plan, what I trusted in, and go from there and try to limit all the outside noise, because everybody's got an answer and they're all different. I reached out to a few guys. There's some guys that were really helpful. I think one thing I learned about just the whole process is you get a lot of Instagram doctors out there, some guys that I had guys diagnosing my injuries, PhD doctors. I'm watching a Sunday night game, and some doctor's talking about my injury on the TV. I couldn't believe it. I'd never talked to him in my life. He's never seen, imaging, talk to me, diagnose me. It's just kind of the world we live in now. So I tried to, stay focused on my plan.
There you go. Stay focused on your plan. Yeah, funny. That was kind of funny, but here's the thing that really matters right now. Okay, so he's healthy. What do we really care about? It's this very important matchup against the Seattle Seahawks this Sunday. This is a massive game, and I would love to know how we could predict how Christian McCaffrey's going to do against Seattle, who were really poor against the run when we played them last time. But here's what a fantastic Niners Nation article that I'm just going to quote for you here. Give them the credit. I don't need to say it my own way. Linebackers Tyrell Dodson and Jerome Baker have played 894 snaps combined for the Seahawks this season. The Seattle starting linebacking core in Week 6 allowed Isaac Guerendo and Jordan Mason to rush for 172 yards on 19 combined rushes. And now Dodson is with the Miami Dolphins and Baker is with the Tennessee Titans. The 49ers will have a lineup change from Week 6 clash. Of course, that will impact the run game. Christian McCaffrey made his season debut last week against the Tampa Bay with no ease-in period. McCaffrey had 19 touches with 13 of the 49ers' 17 designed run carries and 6 receptions. He finished with only 39 rushing yards, but a 30-yard reception got him 170 yards from scrimmage. Since acquiring Jones, Seattle's run defense has had mixed results. It allowed Buffalo's 164 rushing yards but held the Rams to 68 before the bye. However, Sunday will be Seattle's first game with Jones without its leading tackler, Dodson. McCaffrey has rushed for 486 yards in 4 games against Seattle since the 49ers acquired him in 2022 and is averaging 6.4 yards per attempt, which, listen, I don't know if this is exactly like a telltale sign of perfection and Christian McCaffrey's going to go out there and he's like, every game you have to play it, all right? There's no guarantees in football, but my goodness, I'll take that. I will take that. All right. Things are shaping up real positively for this guy right here. Just a reminder of what he did. I mean, my goodness. You saw it. Oh, there it is. That one right there. Things are looking up for the guy. All right. So I'm feeling positive about it. Super optimistic. And I hope that you are too, because I think this is going to be one heck of a game. Put your score predictions in the comments below. If you're still sticking around, please like this video because you've stuck around this far. Or, my goodness, dislike it, I guess, if you made it this far and you're really not feeling it. Like, that's pretty interesting there that you've stuck around this long. But listen, let me know in the comments what you think about this game. I think this sets up really well for the 49ers. I think this is a must-win game for the 49ers in terms of the division aspect of it, needing to get more division wins so that you can have those tiebreakers if necessary. You don't want the tiebreakers. You'd rather just top the division, but if anything comes down the wild card, you better have mind your P's and Q's when it came to division wins, NFC wins, that kind of thing. So I think the 49ers are taking this game very seriously, and this is it. This is their shot, all right, to gain a head of steam, to tie it up, so to speak, with the Arizona Cardinals, and then put the ball in their court when we get to actually play them at the end of the season. It's going to be very interesting run toward the playoffs now. I'm really excited about it. Hope you are too. Let's go Niners.